In this video, we'll take a look at two tools that you can use to help organize your jobs and estimates in Service Fusion. The first is job categories. On this screen, you'll see that I've begun entering a new job into Service Fusion. On the left, below your customer's information, you'll see a drop-down box for job category. You can create custom categories to tag your different job types. In our demo system, we have job categories set for commercial, residential, and government job types, but you may want to use these for things like maintenance, repair, or installation job types. Let's go ahead and select the residential category and save this. There are a couple really helpful benefits to creating and saving job categories on all of your jobs. The first is that you can easily sort jobs by their respective job category on either your dispatch grid or on your calendar. Let's take a look at the dispatch grid. Here's the job that we just opened. In my system, I actually have the category set to display within my job blocks. So here's the residential job that we just created, and above it you'll see a commercial job block. You can use the Set Filters button at the top right of the screen to filter out only the job categories that you'd like to see. Once you start adding lots of jobs in here, this can make it really easy to hone in on the specific job types that you're looking for. So if we select residential and apply filter, the commercial job is now gone and I'm only able to see residential jobs. The calendar screen has similar functionality. At the top right, set filters, residential. Now only my residential jobs will display. Another benefit to using job categories on all of your jobs and estimates is that you can pull sales and revenue reports in Service Fusion and sort those dollars based on the category that you have tagged on your jobs. So for example, if you wanted to pull a report to see how much money you made off of commercial jobs last year, you could do that in your reports dashboard using any of the sales reports at the top left. Once you've decided on the different job categories that you'd like to track, just head to My Office, and on the far right column at the top, you'll see Job Categories. Within your Job Categories section, at the top right, you'll have an Add New button that you can select and name your category here. And that's it. Now this will be an available category for us to select on any new estimates or any new jobs. Now that we have our job category set up, let's take a look at another tool that you can use to make sure that your jobs are organized. Let's check out our estimate and job statuses. All new Service Fusion accounts will come with the standard Service Fusion statuses pre-populated in your system. You can customize these or create new statuses to ensure that your day-to-day workflow is as efficient as possible. Taking a look at this existing job that we have open, you'll see that when I click Scheduled here, which is the current status, the drop-down box displays all other statuses that are available for me to select. You can filter jobs on your dispatch grid or on your calendar based on the statuses, similar to how we did with the job categories. And all statuses will show on your job's dashboard. Each status will have its own label on the left that will show you how many jobs you currently have in that status. You can select it to view only those jobs at any time. If you create any new statuses and assign jobs to them, those will also display here on your jobs dashboard. If you'd like to adjust or create new statuses, you can do that in My Office, Estimate, and Job Statuses. Here you can deactivate, rename, adjust the color code, or create a brand new status if you'd like. If you want to adjust an existing status, just right-click the pencil to the far right of the row, and to create a brand new status, just click Add New at the top right. From this page, you can select a category for the status. That is, what type of job or estimate will this status be used for? Is this for estimates, jobs that are newly open, jobs that are already closed, or the jobs that are still in progress? The shortcode field is used for some of our default statuses that have actions tied to them. So if you're creating a brand new status, you can simply populate this field with whatever you'd like the status name to be. Let's go ahead and create a new status for open jobs that are in progress that we want to flag as waiting on parts. So I'll select open jobs that are in progress from the category, and in the shortcode, I'll just abbreviate waiting on parts. And I'll name that waiting on parts. At the bottom left, you can adjust the color code that's associated with this status. And you'll also have two toggles. Field workers can assign this status to a job. So if you'd like your field workers from the mobile app to be able to use this status, you can turn this to yes. And an activation status as well. So if you ever need to deactivate this status, you can. And that works the same on any of our default statuses as well. If you'd like to deactivate any of those, you can open them up and turn that off. So let's go ahead and save this. And let's test this out by moving one of our already scheduled jobs into our newly created status. So I'm going to head back to the jobs dashboard. And here's a scheduled job. Now all I need to do is select the current status, and in the drop-down box my new status should appear in the in progress section based on the category that I selected, and there's waiting on parts. So now that this is saved, if we go back to our jobs dashboard, remember the jobs dashboard organizes all my jobs based on the status that they're in. I now have a new bullet point on the left specifically for any jobs that are in waiting on parts.